It is so much easier than you think to actually do something else other than scroll all day and waste all your time on your phone. Like, look, instead of scrolling on my phone, this is my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend.
Just kidding, he's my husband. God did not call us to consume. He did not call us to spend hours and hours on social media. He called us to create. And when you actually start listening to God, you'll notice when you start actually creating and you actually get off your phone, life becomes so much sweeter and so much better. It feels like your life isn't passing you by so quickly. So I hope you listen to this entire video because I know you'll get something out of it. The very first thing you're going to do is actually schedule some playtime, some fun things. So we schedule work, we schedule sleep, we schedule making our meals, but God has also called us to have play in our life. And in Ecclesiastes 3, he says there is a time for everything. There's a time to dance, a time to mourn, all those things. So I want you to start scheduling in your time something fun. Go to a pottery class, go for a walk, take your dog out and your boyfriend, I mean husband, out for a walk. Wash your cat, I don't know, but just I notice we start scrolling when we feel either bored or we have really nothing going on and we just feel like we need a time gap. We need to fill a time gap. So if you focus on like, okay, after work I'm going to go over to a friend's, or I'm going to try to make a new dish, or I'm going to, do something that lights your soul on fire, you'll notice you have way less of an urge to pick up your phone and to start deep diving into someone else's building your life. Look, she brought me her Frisbee. Do you want to play? Another thing that you can start doing is replacing your scrolling with presence. So sitting alone and being bored. Like, I think we lose the art of being bored, and when we stop being bored, we stop our creativity, we stop our cool thoughts from flowing. I think that we stop our communication with God as well, because if we're constantly consuming, we're filling our mind with other things, worldly things. Also, I would recommend starting a YouTube channel, and even if you don't make it go live, talking to yourself, like, you can actually hear God pretty well. I hear God all the time when he talks to me. I'm like, all right, what do people need to hear God? What video should I put out? And the Spirit just speaks. And I know it helps a couple of people, and that's all that matters. So stop doom scrolling. Like, if you catch yourself and you're like in this dopamine dump, throw your phone. Well, don't throw your phone, but like put it down, walk outside, go grounding, literally put your dogs on the earth and start talking to God more. You're definitely going to find that your time becomes more fruitful and you just feel more fulfilled. When you're scrolling, you're dumping out dopamine. You're emptying your cup. You're not filling your cup. Even though it feels like it, that's where the enemy can deceive you, because you're watching all these people, you're comparing your time to their life, you're comparing your life to their life, wishing that you had what they had. But God has something so much better for you if you just got off it really is that damn phone. It really is that damn phone. And then also, it's starting your day without your phone. I told my little brother, he is a Gen Zillennial, like a Gen Z millennial. He wakes up and immediately his phone is attached to his hand. And when we were in Costa Rica, I said, can you just try not to do that? And for the first time, he went like 3 or 4 hours without looking at his phone in the morning. And he's like, wow, that's so cool. I have all these organic thoughts and like, I just feel like more myself. And I said, yeah, because you're not immediately jumping into someone else's world or your emails or things that people need from you. So again, it's setting a rhythm in the morning. Set a prayer rhythm, wake up, ask God, what adventure do you have for me today? And how can I bless someone today? And start your day with that and see how it goes tomorrow. It's never too late to turn your life around. You are literally one decision away from just being a completely different human, a completely different life. So
Go for a walk.
yeah, exactly.
Go for a walk. Have a conversation with God.
Yeah.
Pray. But just go for a walk.
Get outside in nature, huh?
Yeah.
It helps a lot. Sometimes
Absolutely.
we get stuck. We ask each other, are you stuck right now?
Yeah.
And I think it helps just to interrupt the scrolling, because we're guilty of it too. But I think the average is like 22 years of your life scrolling. How sick is that? 22 years of your life on the phone?
No, I don't spend that much on my phone.
I know you do.
No, I don't.
You definitely do.
At night I get caught sometimes. But that's why you go for a walk and get the heck away from it. You want to know the best way to get off your phone?
What is it?
Start doing triathlons.
Oh gosh, here we go.
You'll spend a lot of time off your phone then.
Well, I guess what you can take from that is to find a physical hobby as well. Like, I just started jujitsu like a year ago, and it consumes my evenings. Like, from 6 to 8, I am at the jujitsu gym getting my butt kicked most of the time, but it has shown me that I don't have the desire. First of all, you can't be on your phone. Second of all, I'm learning a skill that could save my life one day. And third, I just feel like God gives you these creative desires and these desires to try new things. You shouldn't ignore them. If this helped, hit subscribe and drop a comment, say what's up. I think that humans need to get back to the way we were in even like the 80s and the 90s. I just remember going outside and playing on my bike, and man, it would be nice to just not, I don't know, to not be inundated with all this social media. But again, I think it could be used for good. Because look, I'm using it right now and I'm getting to talk to all these beautiful strangers, not strangers, these beautiful disciples on the other end. So again, if this helped, hit subscribe, hit me up. I appreciate you guys, and goodbye. Maybe it's sitting down and journaling, and I can't record when my husband is here. I'm so embarrassed.